Good morning, everybody. This is meant to be a Primal Light any percent speedrun walkthrough. I was exploring some settings earlier. Just a couple of notes, like if you want to turn off screen shake, you can turn that off. Screen flash, you can turn that off. I haven't tried that yet, so we're just going to try it for today. Some folks have reported the lights are a little blinding when you defeat bosses and stuff, so we're just going to turn that off and see how we do. With that, we're just going to kind of dive in. I'm just going to talk about general things that I've noticed about the run as I go. Questions are definitely welcome, so if you're watching this live and you have questions, feel free to ask. But if you watch like the video of this later and you're wanting to get some extra tips, feel free to contact me. I'm happy to talk about this game anytime. Quick note, at least for me, you can notice on my on camera and on my gamepad viewer, I'm holding the button right now, nothing's happening, right? So what I like to do, your controller might be different, but when I'm starting the game, I like to hold the button and then hit my timer just as I let go of this to get the timing right for starting the live split. I don't have that on today because we're not running against any kind of splits today, because it'll be a mess if we try to do that, because we're going to go back and forth. So here we go. You can skip this cutscene by holding. You can start holding right after you let go of that menu. So we'll just skip this. It's our ultimate enemy there. So I did some timing earlier today. Basic movement at this point is you can jump, you can attack, you can walk, or you can roll. Rolling's kind of annoying because you can't do anything else once you start a roll. So you can't cancel out of it. Other moves later you can cancel out of, but this one you cannot. Yeah, cutscene's good. So this point here, you start roughly here, right? If you just walk this, it takes what? Takes a couple of seconds to get there. If you roll all the way, it's actually a full second and change faster. Yeah, that is pretty much the entire cutscene. It's just this head shows up and everything burns. So just that first screen, you save a full second by just rolling the whole thing. So I definitely encourage anytime you see that you can roll. It's a little dangerous because if you start a roll here, you can kind of screw yourself over a little bit if you don't hit jump just right. You can get a little bit of coyote time on the jumps. I'm going to try to get that here. Yeah, so you get a little bit of time where you're off the platform and you can still jump, right? But not a ton. There, I missed it, right? So you don't want to be too risky about it. If you are playing on a higher difficulty and you want an extra life, you can come into this little shed here. You don't often need to do that. Alright, this dude, you got a couple of options here. You can come in, 1, 2, 3, jump. That's one option. You can go 1, 2, hop, swing, and go. Yes, yeah, you generally wouldn't know unless you played it casually like I did. This is the really risky strat. You can hop up there with him. Do that again while he's still just hanging out there. You can hop up there with him, and there's a very, very tiny sliver of ground that you can jump on if you want to do that. This screen, if you really want to play it safe, kill that goon, and then you can hop over this guy. Do it that way. Oh no, I'll have to die if I want to go back. Nah, that's fine. The other option, you can hop up there with him and do that. This screen looks kind of scary because when you come in here, this bird's flying right at you, right? So you're kind of tempted to do that. Easy solution, run, jump over it, and then swipe that guy. I think there's an extra life here. There is, yeah. You can get an extra life there. Again, higher difficulties, you might want to grab that. These guys, you can walk over them. As long as they're still in the ground, they don't hurt you, but once they pop out, they hurt you. Oops. We'll try that again. Show that a little bit better. So this screen, I like to just kind of keep moving on this screen. All you need to do is swipe this bird. That's it. This screen, you can hop and swipe all the birds if you want. They don't really pose a major risk to you, I'd say. You can even roll here and then get a late hop there. do that. This screen, kind of similar. A lot of screens in this game kind of reward you for just kind of like walking forward, basically. So you can just kind of keep on going, and you won't get hit by much of anything, except for that last bird that clipped me. This screen gets a little scary because you get birds coming at you from multiple directions. Again, just keep moving. Go here, 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 and then hop and kill that guy, and just keep going. Alright, this is the first kind of like optional safety in the game, which I'm not going to get because I'm going to die instead. That's fine. Tried to rush it and you shouldn't. So again, you can hop here, hop. Just keep on moving. You can walk over both of those guys. For some reason, the bird is just placed right where you can do that. Not ideal there, but it works. Alright. So, again, we climb up, hop, kill that bird. Yeah, right, the damage boost on the spikes. Cool, so if you come up here, you can probably get it in the right timing to just be able to go. This is a nice, it's not a safety exactly, it's just a nice utility thing. You can definitely make that timing, okay. So this emblem of you can't equip things until you get to a bonfire, but this is nice as like a useful utility thing because it'll show you enemy health. Here you want to not do that. Ideally you roll out of there and you kind of land here. You don't just walk out though. Alright, so when you're at a bonfire, you can equip this guy. Every enemy will have a health bar over it now. We can see that on this goon. Alright. Oh, interesting. You can't jump down from that platform for some reason, which is why I didn't do it. These guys are jerks. These bone throwing jerks are just a huge pain in the butt. They make everything in the game worse. And they will just kind of walk back and forth like this until either you kill them or you get past them. You got a couple options. You can kill this guy. He'll walk into your face sometimes. So will that guy. So that's an option. Generally you'll get better if you just kind of like keep going and just do that and just kind of kill them right away. If you want to get really fancy, I heal myself just for safety. If you want to get really fancy, you can wait until they throw their bones and then hop over them. It's probably a minor time save. This guy's a jerk. You can kill him from down below like this. You just have to remember there's a bird here when you hop up. You can also, again, if you want to get really fancy, this is not necessarily a safe strat because he will still like kind of come at you like that. You can kind of hop around him. This screen is fun. I like this screen a lot because you have a lot of different ways you can do it. So if you come in here, you hop over, kill this guy, you can drop down through this by holding down and jump. That's the safest way through here because you won't take any damage if you time it right and you kill that guy. You can also do this and just kind of like drop and then just keep going. That's my preferred method. It's faster, but it does cause you damage. So if you're low health already, don't do it. These guys can be kind of jerks. These birds will swoop at you. And so I recommend just kind of getting used to their timing. And if you can get used to kind of like swiping them as they swing at you, that's kind of the most helpful thing I've found. When they become two, you can hop between them like that. I'm intensely bad at it, but you can do it. They also like to go off screen. Hardest mini boss in the game, yeah, no kidding. So once you kill those guys, they don't respawn if you die. If you get a continue, those mini bosses will respawn. So like example, if I can't even get hit on purpose by this guy, jeez. So I just died, this doesn't come back. Yes, thank you, Jossam. So when those mini boss enemies appear, they give that like white burst. That can hurt you as well. That is a good thing to watch out for sure. This screen, I like to just jump over these guys and then roll out. Say see ya. Cool. So we're kind of coming to the end of this area. You'll notice I've picked up coins throughout this. You can exchange those here. He will give you extra lives. That's really only useful in higher difficulties above relaxed. If you're on relaxed difficulties, continues don't mean as much. so you don't need to worry about them, but you know, you might be able to save a little bit of time like getting out of a continue screen if you have extra lives. Cool. So we're going into the boss. My idea for bosses is talk about their different attacks and just kind of show you dodging their attacks first, and then kind of show you ways you can inflict more damage on them more quickly. Because that's really the main challenge, is like you avoid the attacks and you want to inflict damage as quickly as possible to end it. So this dinosaur has 3 attacks. That's 1. Here's 2. And the third is this one. You can duck under that bottom flame. This attack is usually in the same spot each time. Alright, cool. So yeah, the tuft of grass kind of right in front of his face is a good one. You might notice like he does a little bit of like a rear back and then kind of moves down and forward with this attack. So you can come over here, you can start hitting him right away if you're on that tuft of grass. You just really need to watch for him to do that attack so you can kind of get a little bit out of the way. Because he really likes to follow up that attack with his head lunge thing. You can also like get a little fancy and do some hops to hit him. This one's not too bad as long as you kind of get comfortable ducking under the flames and attacking while he's doing his attacks. You don't need to hop around too much. Mainly I try to stay on the ground. Yeah, good. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, there's a like nice bone pile there. Cool. So this stage, this is where things get a little bit annoying because the very first screen of this, there's an enemy that's a huge pain in the butt. So you kind of come along this way, and then you have to decide how you're going to deal with this goon. He's a huge jerk. Cool, thanks, Diamonds. Yeah, if you stand right under that chin, he won't hit you with the ball attack. Easiest way to do this guy, hold up, hop. You can usually just get 1 per hit. If you stand here, you can probably get more. So let's check that. Yeah, the dino likes to combo the ball attack with... so you can get 2 attacks here. He likes to combo that ball attack with a lunge. So that's one way to do this. You can just kind of quickly kill that guy by hanging out underneath him. If you want to get a little bit more fancy, you can do this. You can kind of dodge around him like that. I don't recommend that unless you're really comfortable with the way they move, because you know he can still just kind of walk right into your face. But that's one option. Here, you know, you want to roll again as much as possible. Skelly hops ahoy. This next screen, you have a couple options again. If you want to be safe, kill this guy, wait for him to move, and then climb up. You can also be very, very risky and kind of come in here and just immediately start climbing and then hop over that guy. Let's talk about ladders real quick, because I haven't talked about ladders yet. If you're climbing up or down a ladder, you can't press jump. It doesn't do anything. For me, I know some people have said this doesn't work for them. Sorry, Tyler. If you press left or right, you can hop off, like so. But if you're holding up and down, you can't. And so fast climb is kind of like you alternate jump and up, like that. So I like to just kind of, if I'm doing this screen kind of consistently, a really fast version of this screen would be like, this is not going to work very well. Whew, that was close. You could do something like that. Oh, nice, good. I'm glad, Tyler, that's good. This screen, just roll all the way across. This guy will like come down for you, but you can get under him, he doesn't matter. Here, you don't want to roll late, because if you roll late, you'll just roll right into that lava and you'll be very sad. I like to, when I kill those guys with the second hit, those guys are always 2 hits, right? So if you get like 1 hit and then a second as you're jumping, you can start moving. This screen, you can start doing some fun stuff when you feel more comfortable. Once that guy is dead, you can hop down in the middle of those goons. You can also, if I'm fast enough at it, you can go 1, 2, and do that. Ah, yes, good, good, good. Yeah, so you get a little bit of extra time on those corners. This guy is a jerk. Safest way to do it is to wait for him to walk back over to the right and then jump. Because if you mess this jump up, Either you land like that amazingly, and he punches you, or you get to hop over him, or you can just land on his head, and then you get knocked into that lava pit. From what I've been able to tell, the way that knockback works in this game is if you are kind of like to the left of center of an enemy or a thing that hits you, you kind of get knocked to the left. If you're to the right of center and it hits you, you get knocked to the right. So like example, I got knocked to the right there because I was right of center. Let me heal, actually. If you're left of center, you get knocked to the left. So that makes that jump with the skeleton kind of tricky, because if you land left of center of his head, woohoo, it's that roll I'm talking about, then you can kind of get screwed. Yeah, a little safe hop there. So again, safe is that you wait for him to walk over to the right and then you just hop down there and then hop over him, and it's not a big deal. If you are this way, you can hop over him that way, and that's like really brave and scary. Yes. Yeah, if you're dead center, the game doesn't quite know what to do and it freaks out, panics. This guy, again, you can just hop over this guy or you can kill him. It's kind of whatever makes you the most comfortable as the player, I would say. That's cool. This goon right here can be super annoying. I just like to remember, hold up as you're jumping, because if you just are holding up as you're jumping, you can swing up. So I like to go 1, 2, 3. You open this, drop down, roll on through. That's it. This screen, okay, I'm going to talk about this a lot because I think it applies in a lot of the games. Or in a lot of the screens in this game. If you just start moving on a screen, chances are very high you're going to be fine and you're going to get through that screen. So example, if I just roll on this screen, I make it under that fireball every time. If I'm a little slow though, I won't make it. Second part of this screen, pretty straightforward. You kill this guy and then you hop up. You can ignore this other fly. You don't need to kill him. So if I do this room clean, cool. So I roll under, kill that guy, climb up, and then go. You can kind of ignore that guy. Another screen where if you just start moving, you're good. I have not been able to get it so I can ignore this second guy. I'm real bad at ignoring this second guy. I want to try it now that you say that. Oh, yep. See, if I had jumped off correctly, I would have been fine. Ah, see, like, I keep getting stuck holding up. It's possible. I can see how it's possible. I'm just bad at it right now. On this screen, again, if you just start moving, I'm trying. If you just start moving here, you can get past this fireball and just keep on going. If you want to be really fun, you can do that, but it's often easier to just like wait for this guy, so you can kind of do that and then just move on forward. This screen again, just start moving. Things will generally be out of your way by the time you get to where the things are dangerous. I like to, with these guys, kind of keep moving forward with attack hops like that, because it keeps you moving while you're killing them. Watch out for this thing, because it will like to land on your head. Alright, let's talk real quick about this goon. So this fly on the left, it's safer to kill him. If you're not really confident on this screen, I recommend killing him. You can also just kind of keep going to the right, hit the guy on the right once, do a second hop swing, and then keep moving. I'm going to try to do that, so let's see what happens. Oh, okay, well we didn't get the hop swing, but you got the idea, right? So you want to go up to the right here, kill that guy. I'm actually going to die here so I can get some heals, so I can show you some fun damage boosts. So again, you climb up, go to the right, kill that goon. These guys like to land on your head sometimes. So this is where you can start doing some fun stuff. You can kill that guy. You can kill these guys, so like you drop down and do that. Another option that I'll show you is you kill this guy. If you have enough health, you could damage boost off of him as well. Oh, interesting. That was a little slow on that screen, so I kind of got boosted the wrong way. You can damage boost through those guys, that's fine. Again, a screen where when you first come in here, your probably initial instinct is to pause and be like, well, what do I do here, right? Easier. Roll on in. Pop up. I always wait for that one because the timing is kind of bad on it. Okay, so this screen is kind of annoying because you're going to come in here and you're going to be like, wait, what's going on? So you start climbing down and then you're going to get clipped by that, right? So instead of that, you know, if you're not confident on this screen, pause here, because chances are you were a little slow getting on the ladder, and then you can do that. If you feel really brave and your timing was right, you can do this. Oh, interesting. It canceled for me for some reason. No. Yeah, so if you just... Whoa, interesting. The timing's getting off on me on this screen. It is possible to slide all the way down that, so I'm going to try it one more time. Door transitions forget healing. Yeah, so there's a weird thing where, like, I'm going to heal here. And then walk through, and it doesn't heal me all the way for some inexplicable reason. What is going on with this thing? I think I'm just getting a little bit too early on that press. Wow. Man, I'm doing bad on this screen. See, okay, yeah, so there you go. You can get through that. It's just very, very tight. Yes, the game is a little bit silly about your health sometimes. You can hop down this, just be aware, whoa, okay. Just be aware these spears kind of go in like a cascade, and so they don't all come out at the same time. They're gonna kind of like do like a pattern kind of thing. Yeah, that's gonna happen most often on like bosses. You're gonna heal and then get hit by something, and it'll knock out the health that you have, and then you'll be upset. Alright, let me show you the safer strat here. Safer strat here is you wait for this goon to kind of crawl here, and then you kill those guys, and then you make your way forward. Braver strat is hop up, kill that guy, kill that guy. If you have enough health, you could probably damage boost off of those guys. I don't have enough health, so I'm not going to. I am going to damage boost off of one of these goons. That works, yeah. It's faster to damage boost there, but the safer way is to kind of go along the bottom, ducking under these lances and killing these guys that get in your way. So like something like this. And then once it's clear, you just kind of move forward. Alright, this is the bonfire right before the boss. If you're not confident on this boss and your health is looking like mine, you might just want to like dive into the lava and just take your chances on that. Again, it doesn't really matter for relaxed mode, but on higher difficulties you want to watch the number of lives you have. Alright, so let's talk about this boss's attacks. He has one that he loves to do the most. This is his favorite attack. As long as the light is solid, it hits you, but once it starts flashing, it doesn't do anything like that. So that's an explosion. He'll get lightning around him and then kind of like do a little shake. That lets you know he's going to explode. That was a bad placement for that. When he does just lightning around him but no shake, it means he's going to do that. He's going to do that thing. Oh, got me. So again, you kind of want to get used to the attacks, and then just kind of like wail on him whenever you can. That attack's really great for it, because sometimes he'll just stand in place. Like, sometimes he'll just like hover in like one spot for you, and it'll be great. Oops. This is where having the health bar at the bottom is helpful, because you can kind of see how many hits you have, and if you want to be brave to attack him. Cool. Yeah, he goes down pretty quickly. You can usually, if you're lucky, you can get that in 2 or 3 cycles. Kind of depends on his attacks. You want him to do that 4-way beam. You just have to be in the right spot for it. That's kind of the most convenient thing he can do for you to attack him. Alright, stage 3. This one, you are kind of forced into getting this item. Let's talk about these guys for a sec. So, if I hop up there, he doesn't attack. Right? If I'm a certain distance from him, he'll do it. He's less likely to do it if he has his back to you. So you'll notice like there's like a perfect distance here where his attack doesn't hit me, my attack doesn't hit him. If I move a little bit over, I can hit him, but he still can't hit me. So you can get that like perfect placement, and that's useful. There are a couple of those guys you can ignore and hop over. Like this guy you might be able to like hop over potentially. My preferred method of killing these guys is hop up, hit him once, let him do his thing, then hit him twice. It is significantly faster dashing. Dashing is much faster. Or sorry, sliding is much faster. Yeah, the nice thing about the slide, there's a couple of nice things about sliding, is like, you can jump out of it at any time. I'm gonna ignore that. Again, jump out of it anytime you want. Like, do that, versus the roll, you can't do it. The game tells you that to dash, you hold down and dash. That's true, you can do that. The problem is there, between your dashes, you can't move forward, and so I like to hold down and right. You don't move right away when you're down and right, but if you slide once, you can do that. So you kind of keep moving at that point. So come up this way, keep on sliding, go this way. Oh man, I had bad timing on this screen. Let's try that again. So again, just keep on moving. If you're worried about safety here, you can definitely pause and like watch that skeleton up to the right, watch the fire. You can pause that way and make sure you're safe. Wow, that was unfortunate timing. You can also, if you're fast enough, you can get this screen in just one go and kind of like get over that fireball and kind of hop over that guy if you're feeling brave enough. Cool. This screen, it's gonna look like you need to do this to get up here. You don't actually need to do that. You can hop up there right away and just grab the ladder. Only issue is that is if you're like a little bit too fast, you might get a point where like, you might have seen it just then, I stepped on this switch, but because the platforms were still retracting, they didn't actually register that I stepped on it, and so they went back in. So if you're a little bit too fast, you'll kind of screw yourself over there. Cool. This guy is annoying. Pretty much always have to kill him. You do have to slide under those. This guy you can just slide under though. He's less annoying. Another screen where as long as you just keep moving right away, you're fine. This screen can be annoying. There's a fireball that comes down. And so ideally you kind of come in here, hop, hop over it, and do that. If you're feeling a little bit like it's not safe to do that, you can kind of slow your hops down a little bit. You can come up here and then do that if you're worried about getting hit by it. So that's definitely an option. Once you kind of get the feel for this screen, it's not too bad. You can kind of go like 1, 2, pause, go. You can kind of get it. But it's definitely reasonable if you're like, I'm going to get hit by a fireball, just like pause here for a second and then keep going. You also don't have to hop down on this. Once that thing is gone, you can just hop on through. Cool. Alright, so that's our bonfire for this area. First bonfire we've gotten to, feels like. So we hop down here. This guy, again, annoying. You can kind of be at the right distance and kill him. These platforms do disappear, so you kind of want to time your jumps so that you're like getting over the fireballs. Oops. Nice coyote time jump there. And depending on your speed on this room, that guy will either be in a good spot or a bad spot. So if I do this fast enough, go 1, 2, 3. Pause for that. So now he's in a good spot. He can also just kind of like hang out right here and just be in your face and be annoying. This guy can be annoying. You can kill him from down below if you're worried about doing it. He generally won't hit you if you do that. You can also climb up and get him. This guy's the bane of my existence. You can... Ah, man, that was bad. if he's in your way, which he usually is, you can try to get like the 1 pixel hop, or you can do like a hit him like this kind of thing. You can also just wait for him. You can wait for him to move to the left and then hop over him. That works. Alright, here is where killing things from underneath comes in really handy, because you can hit this guy twice. Hopefully a bone doesn't get thrown at your face. Yeah, so here I always just watch the skeleton and see if he is throwing something. Yes, yeah, I think Tyler Salt had that happen where the priest, in that you go down and then you climb up and then up and left and over. He will just kind of hang out. He's kind of a jerk about it. This room's easy. You just press the button and then you climb, and that's it. There's nothing much to say there. If you're too slow, this will go away, so if you're kind of like taking your time a little bit, you might have that happen, so you just kind of want to make sure you just go. That's the only consideration there. Cool. So the way you're meant to do this screen is that you come in here, you go down this ladder, you get that, and then you drop down and land on that platform that was created. Tyler Salt showed me this. You can just drop down and just go through. It's faster, you take damage. And then you just kind of keep on going. Cool. Another bonfire. If you're kind of low on health or heals, you might consider like, oh, do I die here on the spikes? You can. This, you don't have to check this, but this gives you a hint for a puzzle in a minute, which will get you our first major safety of the game. So it'll tell you the first prisoner was from the south, the second, the east, and the third, the west. So south, east, west, is what it says. Cool. So again, killing things from underneath, very helpful, because you can do some damage to this guy before you even get up here. What I just did there is kind of like tight timing. It's possible to get this room on 1 cycle, it's just kind of, it's hard and I don't often get it. Cool. I was waiting for that guy to attack me, but he just didn't do it. That's one guy you can hop over, but again, he might trigger an attack. Alright, this is where we get a safety. So that puzzle that we got, we come over here, change that to the south, that to the east, this to the west, and then we get a heal upgrade. I think heal upgrades are a really great safety. It gives you a longer chance to survive in a boss fight. You just have to pick your times to heal. Oop. Nice, nice wood stuck on the middle of the screen there. The challenging thing about this screen is that these guys, you're going to want to hop up here, and then they're going to hit you, and you're going to be really mad at them. The easiest way to handle these guys, I think, is to do what I'm going to do with the next one, which is jump up. They give you that, that's great. But I like to like hop up, hit them once, and then kind of land back on the platform like this, and then kill them. Oh, that's a good point, Jocelyn. Yeah, so when you pick up those heal upgrades, you can heal right beforehand, and it'll replenish all of your heals. That's a good point. This screen is terrible. So this guy up here is a huge jerk, and he will come over to the right away. So if you want to be really safe, you want to wait for him and then climb up. You can see him by jumping. So like if I'm like a little slow on this, right? If I'm like a little bit hesitant, I might get a situation where this happens, and then I kind of get knocked all the way down. You can, instead, just like watch him like I did the first time, and just like wait for him, and then go. If you want to be really fancy. I don't recommend this until you get really comfortable with fighting these guys like this. Do that. It took me a while to feel comfortable doing that, so don't feel like you have to do that. It is faster, but it is also less safe. So this screen, you can just kind of hop over that guy and ignore him, and then get on the cycle here. And then this guy up there, you kill him. All's well and good in the world. And then you keep going, right? That's one option. You can also be a little brave, and the faster method is to do this. can slide, hop, 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 and then just immediately get on this cycle. This guy is usually pretty cooperative with that cycle. I haven't had a situation where he isn't. Get ready to do a lot of ladder jumps here. Also, the ladder climb animation lasts way longer than you think it will. Like, you'd think you'd fall off here, but no, you have to like climb up a little bit more. So get this bonfire, especially if you're worried about this boss. So yeah, again, let's talk boss strats. So this guy has a couple of attacks. You can do this. You can hop over these. He has this lightning attack. You can slide under him for that. You'll notice he does like a little like exclamation point. He also has this 3 bounce attack. That 3 bounce attack is definitely the one where you want to attack him the most. 1, 2, 3. He lands, and then you can start kind of wailing on him if you're in the right spot. You can also hop up during the lightning attack and hit him. Oh, I need to talk about that. So when you slide, you can cancel your slide with an attack. So if you just want to slide a short distance and then start attacking, you can. That's interesting. Well, I've not seen that before. That's fun. Ow. You can also be pretty far away from a boss to hit him. Your attack has a pretty good range to it. This guy is pretty tough. He's pretty annoying. This is definitely where like I stopped my first time playing this game because I was like, how in the heck am I supposed to fight this boss? Yeah, and once you get the feel for him and you feel a little bit better about it, you can start doing like more attacks as he's moving around versus when he stops. Also, how you doing, Phantomire? Good to see you here. Cool. So level 4, Snot level. There are a lot of cool things you can do in this level to skip stuff. I don't recommend doing those until you get really comfortable with the level in general. But you know, for each screen, you can kind of skip a cycle on these things. Think about the way this game was designed, right? It was designed so that you come in here. Yeah, playing it so safe is often the only way to do it. So you come in here, you see what's happening, and then you go, right? That's how it was designed. So you kind of get used to that, right? That's the really safe way to do it here. You can do that the safe way, that's fine. Nothing wrong with doing that, I'd say. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Here, you can wait for this to go up. You can hop over, hop under, like that. Here, you want to... Oh man, I'm really bad at this one still. You can do that. Ooh, not that. That's pretty bad. This stuff's tricky. Like, I don't get it most of the time. Oh, wow, okay. That was new. Yeah, if that one hits you, it's less bad. But yeah, like whatever method you find here that works for you, do it. Sometimes I get those quick hops, sometimes I do not. It is possible to ignore that guy. I've seen Tyler very easily like come up here, hit this switch, and then hop over that fly. I can't do it. I don't know why. Oh man, I need to talk about these guys. So these guys will walk toward you, and once they're at a certain distance, they will puke at you. Yeah, not dying is the faster strat for sure. So if you are intent on killing these guys, what you want to do, come on, is hit once, hop over, and then kill them on the other side. That will come up a little bit later. This room looks scary because you come in here and this ball is here and you're like, oh, where am I supposed to go? Don't be scared, just drop down. And then you hold right, I forgot. I was thinking of a different screen. Pro gamer at this game. World record holder. There we go, that's what that's supposed to look like. The fastest strat is to kill yourself in the game and then quit. There you go. Okay, so if you hold right there, you're fine. I forgot to hold right. That was silly. This next screen is another one of these where you can, in theory, you can do this. It's a little bit scary, but you can do that. The safer strat though, get back to the beginning of the room. Safer strat though is to come in here. Yeah, I'll do that, Tyler. Wait for these things to be in the right spot. Next time I get to a switch, Tyler, I'll do that. And then kind of like make your way through like normal. You can also, if you're feeling really brave, kind of YOLO this one, but otherwise you hop over, duck under, hop over, hop, hop, easy. Cool. All right, we get to our bonfire, and you'll notice there's a switch over there. We want to get to that. That's a safety switch, basically. Oh, hey, you want to watch for these guys because they will stand right in your way. No, this is not good. All right, there we go. Hey. All right. So once you hit this switch will stay opened through deaths, and I think through continues as well. I haven't confirmed if it's through continues too, but I think it is. Someone will probably correct me if I'm wrong. So after you do that, climb up, and you go around. You could drop down here. 1, 2. You can kill this guy or hop over him, doesn't matter too much. It's a little bit faster potentially to hop over him. Then you climb back up. Oops, nice, good job. You want to be really careful on this ladder because it's really possible to, like, if you hop up, it's possible to just like hop right up into an enemy and just like get yourself knocked down. If you want to open the safety door, you come back over this way. Alright, cool, thanks Jocelyn. Yeah, so it does persist on continues, so you want to hop over here, open this. This is nice because if you die, you now have a straight path through this, and that's useful because we're about to go into another mini-boss, and mini-bosses can be pretty rough. This looks scary. I like to just like damage boost through it, basically. Yes, all switches in the game are like that. So this first phase, I kill this guy, I kill this, hit that guy once, and then kill him. Stand here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, hop over, 1, 2, 3, and then this one's annoying because like I think you can probably see it. They've got like 2 things down to the left, 1 up left, 1 up right, 1 all the way right, and then like 2 kind of down right. You kind of want to be middle left here. I'm gonna kill the guy top left, kill the 2 slimes down left, kill the 2 bugs, and then kill the rest of the stuff. So it'll look something like this. That one's pretty annoying. Just because like if you end up standing here after the last phase, then you're kind of boned. You don't want to be there. This is where things get a little bit easier. Whoop. You don't want to land on that guy. It is possible though to hop over him like that. So you can do that. If you want to get secrets, you can. It smells delicious. Some pizza and a Ninja Turtles headband there. Oh, hi. Be careful sliding into this room. I always do that. You don't want to hit that guy. You're about to get to a bonfire, so if you're about to die, you want to be really careful. This bonfire is super important. We're going to see it again in a sec. So we come up this way. We want to go up to the left to get an item, but this thing is in the way. So if you want to be really safe, you can kill that guy. If you want to be a little bit more brave, which you can be, you can try to do what I try to do, which is kind of bait it over to the left and then kind of loop around it. It's not super fun to do that, but you can. Here, I do want to set up a death warp here because we're going to get an item. You get the Souvenir of Krog. Again, if you're playing on a higher difficulty, just watch how many lives you have. Kill yourself. Immediately open this menu. This thing is awesome. It does make the game more dangerous. So if you're like, I just want to finish the game and I'm not sure about this thing, you can skip this one potentially. It will. It saves a lot of time, but it does make it more dangerous. I think this combined with picking up more heals will make it feasible for you to finish the game. But equipping this, you do more damage, you take more damage. So here, let's do an example. So this guy, he does like 1/3 of my health bar, right? You can kind of see the notches in my health. So he does a third of it. I have three notches, so he does a third. If I equip that, he now does like almost a notch and a half, so I die in 2 hits, right? So it's pretty rough, but I'm gonna use it just to kind of show you like kind of the ideal strats. It makes bosses a lot easier, and that's the main use for it. Otherwise, your boss fights are gonna be super long. The way you're meant to do this room is to hop on all 3 of these. If you are over to the right enough on the second one, you can skip over the 3rd one, like that. Oh, I almost got it. It's possible. I'm not going to waste too much time showing that. Oh, hang on. This room is another good example of just keep moving and you will get a good cycle. So we slide under this, immediately just keep on moving. Wait for this guy. Kill that guy because you can't jump to the right anyway with the fire there. And then you keep going. You can, if you're feeling really brave, you can try to hop on this platform with this dude, but I don't like it. It would be something like that. I just don't like that. It doesn't feel fast enough to me, because the pattern can just be bad for you. There's a bug kind of up right above me here, and so if I want, I can kind of trigger that guy. It'll make things a little bit easier later on if you do that, but you might also get in a situation where you like accidentally trigger him with like that. Ow. Ow. Nice. Got me. Good job. That's okay though. Yeah, so that second bug can be kind of annoying. You just have to kill it while you're in midair. That's okay though. Get another shot at this, like that. But yeah, so we can show you kind of the other way to do this screen, which is to hop up, hop up, hop up, hop up, and then you kind of get in like an unfortunate place where like maybe this thing just like really gets in your way. You can kill those fireball things too, so just be aware. Alright, so if I'm sneaky, I can get past that guy, kill that guy. Safe way to do this one is to just bounce twice. The faster way is to kind of move toward it and hop and attack it as you move. So this looks scary. It's not too bad. Let's do that. This is where if you didn't kill that guy before, he can kind of be annoying, but you can just kind of wait for that thing to be on the right timing for you. And then we have another bonfire. There's another screen that looks kind of scary, but once you, because you're going to come up here and be like, oh no. And like, oh, I almost, oh no. You're going to get scared. Don't worry, use this pocket. That guy will come at you, just be ready for him, hit him, and then climb back up. That's it. I think in theory, if you want, you could do a death warp there. I don't know if it might be a little faster than walking back, but higher difficulties, you might not want to do that. Cool. This screen, just kind of walk in, take it easy if you're kind of feeling scared for your health. You can do it that way. You can wait until that thing is swinging toward you and then hop over it. This screen you want to start right away. Don't wait, just go. Because you can wait. If you come in here and you wait, like wait for that flame, you kind of want to time it so that it won't hit you. So you want to go like at the same time it's going. That timing works out to be the same as just like walking in and jumping. So if you just walk in and jump, you will be happy. You can wait for that fireball or not. Okay, so there is a safety over here. I checked this out earlier. If you really want to, you can come over here and you can get a health increase. The only problem with this health increase is that it takes a long time to get through this because this enemy setup is nonsense. And it's super annoying. Like when I played this game casually, this screen took me forever, and I was not happy about it. So you can get this. I don't personally recommend it. I'm gonna have it for the rest of the game now, but I don't recommend doing it. Oh yeah. So this screen, you can kill these guys by hopping up and swiping up, and that's going to save you some time later. So if you kill those guys, kill that guy, kill that guy, kill that guy, you might be able to get both of these guys in one go, but you never know. Cool. Alright, so we're on to the boss. Yeah, that's a good point, Jocelyn. So yeah, if you are getting that charm and you're like, well, I want to try the charm, but I'm worried about dying too often, you know, I think that health upgrade may be a good idea. It just takes a while and it's kind of annoying to get. You will get knocked off of that platform multiple times before you get it, and it will be really annoying. But once you get a pattern for it, it's not too bad. Yeah, so we're going to fight Booger Boy. This guy has a couple of attacks. Most of them are annoying. This is the best one. You want this one because it's slow, doesn't do much. He can cycle clockwise and counterclockwise with this attack. Oh no. Okay. Like froze up for a sec. That was weird. Yes. Correct. Yes. So for relaxed mode, definitely like want to be, you know, mindful of that. Cool. So this attack is my least favorite. You can dodge it by jumping in the corners. It's possible to dodge it. I'm just really bad at it. It's like one of the first. Whoa, hey! It's like one of the first times I've been able to get it. Cool. So yeah, you can dodge all these. Nice. Alright, so in terms of dealing damage to this guy, you can just stand underneath him and hit him a bunch like this. If you feel comfortable taking a hit, you can. You want to keep an eye on your health. Like, mine's pretty low right now, so I want to heal. Oh, okay. Yeah, and once you get close enough to killing him, you can start to take some more risks. He takes 42 hits on relaxed mode with the charm. Yeah, so key spot for this guy is below him and off to the side a bit. Yeah, exactly. The dodging is a bit easier that way because no matter what attack he gives, except for that like multi-shoot where it like alternates directions, you'll be in generally a good spot to dodge stuff. My strat for that guy is just like tank damage pretty much and just like hit him as much as I can and just tank as much as I can. Let's talk about these guys. This level, you get the dash ability, but before you get it, you're gonna get it in like 2 seconds, and it makes fighting these guys a little bit easier. But basically, what they do is they will charge at you, and then they will stand there and wait for you to do something before they do another thing. This is where you get the dash. Let's talk about dash. So you'll notice I'm pushing the dash button a lot and I'm not getting like it immediately. It has a little bit of cooldown. If you want to be moving really fast on a straightaway, best thing you can do is alternate dash and slide like this. It just gets you moving at a good clip. Most of these guys you can ignore. So just be aware, you can always ignore the majority of enemies. Not much to say about that screen, just kind of like move, just keep on moving. This screen, I always like to kill these guys from below. If you don't, you end up in a situation where it's like you'd end up doing like this, and then you feel a little bit silly about it. So I like to do that. All right, there's another safety up here to the left. This is another heal. So if you're not at full health, you want to heal, and then you get it. That brings you up to 5 total heals, which is pretty nice. I definitely recommend that one if you're still kind of like learning the game, figuring stuff out. So these things, you kind of want to wait until they start moving backwards, and then hop and dash. This guy I'm really bad at. I think you kind of want to wait until it like starts to move into the background. Forgot to mention, the game tells you, but you have to press up on these things to grab them. You can grab them a little faster by just holding up as you approach them, and then you'll immediately grab it. This one, again, you wait until it starts moving back. These guys can be kind of annoying. You can, if you want, you can kill this guy by just ducking and slashing. If he's in your way, then you might want to do something like, I don't know, like dash over his head and then get the switch. That's an option. Other option, of course, you kill both of those guys. You can do that. This screen is pretty annoying. So this dash, you can just dash over this gap, But if you start your dash too soon, you'll fall in. So just be close to the edge of it. Here, I've seen people really struggle with this one. The timing is weird on this. You want to wait until the fireball going down is coming down, and then the fireball going up is out of your way. So you want to do that, and then hop and grab that. Okay, and that would be something like, do it again. Yeah. So depending on where those guys are on that last screen, you can just like immediately drop down, which is really nice. This guy is one of the worst placed. Because you're going to come in here and be all excited you got through, and then he's like right there. So you kind of want to like just immediately be ready to just jump over him and dash up. There is this guy here if you want to buy some extra lives. You don't have to on relaxed, but you can for higher difficulties. Let's talk about like ideally in this room. You come up, you do that, kill this guy from beneath like this. That's not too complicated, but you can do it. If you go this way, you get another charm. I'm not going to get it, but just so you know, if you go left here, you have kind of made things a little bit more difficult for yourself because you have to go back here, and then this guy is here again. And so what you want to do if you do that is like bait him a little bit, and then if you do make that mistake, it's not the end of the world. You just have to make sure you like get this guy out of the way. That was really close. Yeah, and then you slide through there. You just keep on moving. These guys are jerks. They're just placed in such a way where it's kind of annoying to get over them. So I like to dash over this guy and then do that. It just makes it a little bit safer. You can drop down this way and get another... I don't remember what's over in this room on the right, but it's nothing that we need for this run, so I would say skip it. So you go this way. This screen's tough. You want to make sure that you don't fall all the way down. If you fall all the way down, you'll be very sad. So you kind of want to wait until this skeleton moves to the right. If you want to be safe, kill that guy, because chances are high you're going to fall down here. You can kill this guy if you want, but I think it's a little faster to go over him. Then you climb up here, dash through this, and then you're done. If you want to be super brave, you can try it this way. Just like dash in. I just got the timing wrong there, so I ignore this guy. He moved correctly for me, so I can just dash over him. And then you do that. Oh yeah, so when you slide, you can attack, and it'll cancel your slide right away. This screen can get really out of control if you don't do it right. So come in here, drop underneath this guy, just keep walking. Let this guy walk ahead of you. If you get too close, he will trigger his attack. I didn't get close enough. Ooh, okay. So ideally you get those two bunched together, and then you trigger their attack and they dash over you basically. See if I can get it. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Oh, okay, I didn't realize he was in the door. That's sneaky. I just want to show you the right way to do it. Cool. Alright, so if you do this room correctly, it would be like, drop, let that guy walk a little bit, trigger both of them, and then drop down underneath them. Yeah, right. It's like totally perfect. Just like hides in the doorway. So this is another mini boss room. It has 3 stages, like all of them do. First one's not too bad. You want to be moving to the right. So I trigger that guy. Get in the middle for this one, because like you can see there's 3 exclamation points. There'll be a flying bug up top and then 2 of those guys. Kill the flying bug first. Don't jump too soon, because the explosion will get you. This one is bad. So this one's pretty annoying. You get 2 bugs up top and then 2 of those soldiers. I move to the left, kill the bug up top, try to get the soldier's attention, hop over him to kill the second bug, and then start working on the soldiers. So it'll look like... Yeah, you just have to kind of be mindful of when those guys are going to trigger their attack as well. So if you're not feeling brave and you do not know this room well yet, take the easy path and just like take it slow. You can drop down here, sort of. You can drop down there. I was on the wrong spot there. I'm going to take a death so I can show you a faster way that's pretty consistent, I think. And good spot to kind of alternate your dash and your slide. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 dashes, and you usually are able to get on that platform at a good spot and avoid those flames. So just be aware that's there. Got distracted by the squat break. I will cash in on that later. Oh, God. Nice, got me. Stop paying attention for some reason. Oh, we get to see this again. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. Then we get this annoying room. These rocks, you want to kind of go when they are in the foreground, moving toward the background. So like this. That last one will usually hit you, and you'll be very upset. Alright, this one looks bad. You can just jump and grab this ladder. You don't actually need this platform, so just be aware of that. Be careful coming into this room because you're going to want to like dash and like keep moving, but don't do that. Just like take it easy. Oops. This room only gets bad if you try to like rush it a little bit and you're not careful. If you're not careful, you kind of mess yourself up a little bit. So you just do this, boom, and that's it. We're at the bonfire before the boss. Cool. I'm gonna honor the squat break. When I upload this to YouTube, I'm gonna cut this part out just for the sake of less time. All right. Well, we're back. Again, if you want to get extra lives here, you can. What I like to do in this room is just come in, trigger this bonfire, and then kind of immediately hop back. This room looks scary because it's like, well, what's this gap? You just fall down. And then do this. This boss only takes 15 hits when you have the extra damage charm, but he can be a huge jerk. So I'm going to spend some time just dodging his attacks and talking about it. Whiskey Whiskers, yes. He has 4 main attacks. He has a short hop like that. He has a dash like that, which he does a little wind up for. He does those disc things, and then he has that kick. So when he jumps high, you need to be ready for him to either kick at you or shoot out those discs. You just kind of want to get used to seeing his pattern here. Okay, that could have been bad. The kick goes to wherever you were when he starts the kick. Yeah, like that. This boss is extremely dangerous to heal on because he's so fast. Oh, so there's one. Yeah, and he will catch you very quickly. He's very, very speedy. This is very speedy for such a large beast. Alright, so let's actually kill him. So he does a kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. So once you know you're close, you can kind of spam on him. I aim to get 2 or 3 hits per attack that he does. 2 is pretty safe because you have enough time to react to the things he's going to do. Going for 3 is a little gutsy, but you can go for it, I think. I like this stage a lot. I think it's got a really cool aesthetic to it. So you can dash here, dash here, dash here, and you can just walk under that guy. You don't need to kill him. This guy is annoying as heck. You can kill him, but you know, if you really want to speed things up, you can hop over him like I did. That guy you want to kill for sure. So let's look at a safer strat for that. Nope. Alright, well we can't jump back up there, so we'll just die to show the safer strat. That's fine. So dash, dash, dash. If you want to be safe here, you can kill that guy, but I think it's safe enough to walk under him. So you can kill this goon. It's not too bad. Main thing with this stage is you want to dash wherever you can, right? You just got that ability, so you want to use it. A benefit of the extra damage charm, these guys here, they take 3 hits normally. If you have the damage charm, they take 2. So that will save you a lot of attacks. This guy, do not kill him. He is not worth it. Just come over here. Wow. Okay. I see how it is. I think I was a little bit... World record holder. Here we go. Yeah, it's totally safe. Just walk under him. Just immediately die. Alright, so let's try that again. Again, you can ignore this guy. I'll show you why. You want to do that dash really late. That was my problem. I dashed really soon. You want to do it kind of late. Okay, hit this switch. Break this wall. Hit the switch, break the wall. I've seen folks kind of going back over to the left. Don't do it. Go to the right, get that, and then watch that guy fall to his death. It's pretty great. Let's do it again, just for fun. So this guy you can kill. You can also dash under that guy if you want. So come up here, hit the switch. Right, I have to hit it again because I've now hit it an odd number of times. You come over here, get the extra life, watch that guy die. It's pretty great. Dash between those guys, and then you're done. Alright, here, the safest thing you can do to help yourself out is to kill those guys. That will make the rest of this very, very safe, because you want to come up here and go this way. Alternatively, let's see if I can get back over here. Ow. If you want to be really brave, the not safe strat is to hop over that guy like that. That timing's a little tight, so just be aware. You can do that, but it's a little bit dangerous. If you want to take this slow to avoid that eye dude, definitely do it. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, here, as you're climbing, just hold up and be ready to attack, because you can attack those guys as you're moving. Ooh, okay. This is another place where the damage charm is helpful, because these guys die in 2 hits when you have it. So you can kind of just attack them from underneath, and that's helpful. If you're slow and you hesitate here, this eye will get in your way, so you know, start moving pretty much right away and just kind of dash over him. Here, these guys, you can dash underneath these guys and avoid them, so if you're going for more speed, you can kind of ignore them that way. It's a little bit harder to do with these guys, because there's 2 of them and they will be very annoying, and they will hop back up if you get on a bad pattern with these goons, so just be aware. Quick note, there is a fly. Oh yeah, see, there's a fly that triggers there. Most of the time I don't trigger it, but you might just be aware that it's there. It usually won't catch you. It is safe to kill those guys. Again, you can walk over these guys and they won't do anything to you. I like to dash all the way across that screen, but you can walk it too. You can pretty safely do this and just walk, and that's fine. Okay. Alright, this is where things can get a little bit fun. I kill those guys. This giant will take 8 hits with your attack if you have the charm. You can be a little brave, and you can try to damage boost through him. Something like that. You can do that. I don't know if I recommend it if you're really, really new. And instead, if you're feeling kind of like, that's a lot, safer thing you can do is just like stand here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just kill him. And then you go. Whoa. Okay, don't do that, what I just did. I always forget that this screen is the way that it is. So you're gonna come in here and be like, cool, I was moving really fast on this, and then you'll be like continuing to do that, and then you'll throw yourself off the edge, and you'll be very upset. If you want to get really fancy on this screen, you can hop on this one and then dash. Mini boss. This one's not too bad. You can kill this guy. Then these guys. You'll get a fly above you and a giant. Kill the fly first. This one's annoying because you get this hoppy dude. You kind of have to like hop up to get him at a good timing. That's it. That one's not too bad, I don't think. If you take this room the way you're supposed to, you kind of go this way. And then continue to drop down, but if you want to be like really brave about it, you just kind of like drop over to the right and just keep going. I like to wait for that guy because I'm pretty bad at killing him in midair, but I think I saw Jocelyn saw us doing that, like just killing him in midair. So that's an option. You want to get over here so you can kill that guy and then dash over. Alright, this confused the heck out of me. When I played this casually, I was really confused by this room. You want to jump up and kind of to the right, and then dash. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes where you just like miss the platform. And then you kind of feel bad and you have to climb back up. But then you just drop down. It's pretty tight timing on that, but it's doable. Yeah. Then we come in here. I like to just immediately grab this and then hop over the eyes as they come. Once you get here, you want to drop down and make sure you're holding up to grab these. Because if you don't hold up, you will not grab them and then you'll fall and die. Cool, that's it. If you are feeling like you're not ready for the boss and you're like, I need more heals, just tank it on these and you can die. And you'll get refilled here. One of the most convenient checkpoints. Alright, so this is one of this dude's attacks. You don't want to jump too high on that. We will also put these on the floor. I don't think you need to duck under that attack at all. You can summon skulls. They move pretty quick, so just be aware. They are pretty speedy. So if you want to like dodge this stuff, you can. My preferred thing is to just like stand here and just like tank anything, and then heal if I take 2 hits. But more often than not, just standing there and just hitting him as much as you can is going to be the best thing you can do there. Yeah, yeah, those skulls will appear off screen and you'll be like, where is it? And then it will just like zoom in like super fast and kick your butt. Alright, this stage has one of the, I think, the best skips in the game. Okay. Yeah, so if you're feeling like unsafe, don't do what I just did. You do want to kind of grab this as you go. This guy, just jump over him. You can ignore him. We're going to come back here in a little bit and go back up that way. So you can dash over those goons. You don't want to get hit by those balls. Like that. Wow. Alright, game. I see how it is. Yeah, I like those vines because they do give you a chance to kind of like pause your jump and kind of collect yourself a little bit before you kind of dash into one of those balls. Cool. All right, so you get through that, right? Do not, whatever you do not trigger this thing. I will show you how to avoid it, but don't turn it on. Do not do it. You want to get up on the floor level. You don't want to be here. You want to be here, and then jump and dash over it. Okay, that's it. Take your time doing it the first couple of times. You don't want to mess it up. It saves a lot of time to skip it. All right, so here, die. just take a death. You'll go back to the beginning of the stage. You'll have the double jump, and then that's all you need. It is faster to do it this way than to return from the other end, so that's why you don't want to hit that checkpoint. Then we get this check. Alright, this one is super annoying. These guys are terrible for this, so you kind of want to just like bait their attack, and then make sure you avoid when it boomerangs. Oh my gosh. These guys also will appear kind of in the wrong spot sometimes. That bomb guy usually shows up top. He did not today, and I don't know why. Alright, so they're going to be below this time. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Here, I'm going to take a death just to see if they just go to the right spot. I don't know why sometimes they show up in different spots. This is the only mini-boss I've seen where they don't show up consistently. So again, you kind of bait these guys and then just like get their attacks when you can. Ow. Ow. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why it's weird. Seems like, you know, just sometimes it does that. Ow. And it'll do it for like the whole duration of the game. There we go. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. So you kind of stand under that guy, and then you kind of deal with these guys. Okay. Yeah, so we kind of get bad luck on this sometimes. Ow. Cool. Again, you can buy lives here. I have 40 coins, so we're not going to do that. Come in this screen, kill this dude. Birds will kick your butt on this screen. I like to come up here and just grab this right away. It seems super unsafe, but it works. So this is where not killing enemies is going to save you a lot of time. Yeah. So not killing these guys is significantly faster, but it can be unsafe. So if you want to be really safe, trigger this dude, kill him, trigger that one, and then you get moving. Right? You can do it that way. I personally, when I'm doing this screen, I will kind of double jump over that guy. It didn't get far enough. That's too bad. Yeah, we'll show you a better way to do it here. If you do grab that vine, you just want to make sure you don't slam yourself into a bird. Nice job. Oh my gosh, I'm doing terribly on this screen today. So you can climb up into the trees here and get all the way to the top. Just be aware if you jump at the top, it gives you like no vertical distance at all. Here you're going to get these birds. They're going to be really annoying. You can do that and just kind of avoid them that way. That's the best way I've found to do it. I don't know if it's the only way. Another option is you can kind of do this and like dodge that attack. That feels really unsafe. Alright, so the best way that I have found to do this is to do this. So you can dash in midair multiple times. So I jump, dash, grab. This is the best way I've found to do that. It's pretty consistent. You just want to make sure you're holding right the whole time, and then you grab this thing. The screen looks scary, like if you fall down you're gonna die. You don't. You just keep going. Cool. And then we're on to this super annoying boss. This level's pretty short. This boss is super annoying though, and so most of your time in this level will be spent dying on this boss. Because he's just a huge pain in the butt. So he can do that kind of like up pattern of flame attacks. He can do this left and right thing. He's doing the up pattern again. That one's kind of the worst one, I think, because if you are in the wrong spot, it is insanely hard to dodge. I like this attack because he basically, like, unless you screw up like I did there, he can't hit you. Alright, so he's doing his other attack, which is this flames that leave flames. And he'll just go to kind of 3 random spots on the screen and do that. And he's just not doing his other attack. So he can do this attack, but kind of do like a figure 8, starting moving to the down right. You just kind of want to not get hit, of course, and then hit him when you can. This is the most convenient attack to deal damage on, as long as you jump over his head and not slam into it like I did. He does have another attack again where he does kind of like a figure 8 and he shoots fire at you. That one's not too bad. I didn't get to show it this time because he wasn't going to do it, I guess. But that one's not too bad. It's not as bad as the one where he kind of like hangs out up top and does his thing. Alright, welcome to Body Horror. So, got a little bit of a contra level here. Yeah, so these guys, not too bad. You just hit them 3 times, they disappear. These, safest thing to do is to kill them. If you want a safe strat, kill those guys. Kill him, kill him, kill him. What's up, Brute? If you want a less safe strat, drop down in front of them. It's faster, but it's dangerous because if you are not on the right spot, you will be very upset. Kill those things. This guy, you just jump twice and dash. That's it. This screen is bad because you start getting attacked like right away. So again, you come in, you want to jump pretty much right away and then jump over that guy. This thing comes down, you kill it. Then you jump up. Easy enough. This screen, again, safe way is to kill these guys every single time. He will still sometimes hit you even if you kill him. The less safe way is to let him do his attack, come up here, and then drop down right in front of his face. That is significantly less safe because you don't have very much room to do it, but it is something you can do. I just kind of like to like tap right until I fall. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about those. So, okay, so there are lamps or other things in the game, candlesticks, little piles of bones in this level, where if you hit them... Oh, I forgot about this actually. Okay, that's just an extra life. Nothing special there. But yeah, when you break those, sometimes a bomb will appear. The bomb hurts you once it explodes, so just be aware of that. This one is not too bad. These guys come down, kill them. You want to move to the left and kill that guy, and then that guy kind of like comes at you at like a perfect time. Here, move to the middle, hit those, hit that, kill him. That's it. That one's annoying until you figure out where to stand, pretty much. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting some time off, Tyler. That's good. Okay, let me show you the safe strat in this room, actually, before I just go on autopilot. Alright, safe strat. Kill this thing, because it's annoying. Kill this guy, because he's annoying. And then you keep moving. I like to just wait for that guy if I'm playing it safe. I see people try to get on this ladder to do it, but it's better to just let him fall. And then you want to go that way to the right. I'm going to show you the way that I do it, which is faster but more dangerous. So we go 1, 2, 3, wait for the bone. Maybe we get unlucky. Yeah, we got unlucky with the skeleton there. That's okay. Fortunately not too far from that screen, so if that happens, you're not terribly far from it. You might need to kill that guy as well. Dash, jump. That's it. If you want a fast way through this part, you just fall, dash, jump, and just keep moving. Don't dash right away here, because you don't want to do that. You want to go up this way. Easy enough to just dash there. This guy's annoying because he'll just kind of like appear and you have to jump over him a little bit. Here, again, safest way is to just kill that guy right away and then keep going. If you want to be a little bit gutsy, you can do that, but that's pretty scary timing. Cool. Yeah, so you can also wait for this guy to attack before you drop down. This next guy is a huge jerk because he will just immediately attack, and then you'll kind of be like, wait, what in the world am I supposed to do here? You just need a dash under him. Oh, that was bad. I got stuck under here, and the only way to get out is to dash again, or to slide again, so it's kind of unfortunate. You kill those guys. If you want to be brave, you can dash it, or slide cancel attack there. And then we're at our next thing. This screen is okay. You jump up, kill those guys. Wow, okay. Didn't jump up high enough. You always have to wait for the next guy to shoot his fire anyway, so you might as well just wait. No bomb drop there. And there. Safest is to kill these guys. You can skip them. If you really are feeling brave, you can. It would be like something like this. I don't recommend that until you're really comfortable. Oh, hey, that was bad. Alright, so this guy up top, you can see him there. He's going to be hopping down at us. I think it's really easy to hop under him. Yeah, so if you don't have the damage charm, they take 3 hits and they're miserable. So you can just hop under that guy. This room looks familiar from another stage. Alright, this room, I am sure there is a faster way to do this room. I do not know how to do it fast. So what I do is I just kill that guy. And then come up, and then we're at the boss. So I'm going to talk about this boss before I go in there. He has 2 attacks, that's it. He will hop up and shoot down a bunch of fireballs in a pattern. You can dodge that by jumping either all the way outside of it and around it, or just by like standing between where they hit, or he will slam into the wall. He basically acts like a DVD screen, not DVD. Yeah, what am I trying to say? It's like a screensaver on a DVD thing, right? So he'll kind of go like, boot, and he'll like hit the ground and shoot a shockwave out, and then he'll kind of go out at the opposite angle and hit that, and then he'll kind of continue going in the opposite angle. The pool boy, yeah. So he acts like a pool ball basically. Like he'll hit the ground or whatever side of the wall he hits, and then he'll bounce off at the opposite angle. So I'll try to predict that here. Okay, so jump around that. Okay, cool. So he kind of went up to the left. He's going to go up to the right at the opposite angle, and then he's going to hit the top, and then he's going to go down to the bottom, or sorry, down to the right. Like that. Cool. So he's going to go straight across, and then straight across. That's helpful if you can predict that, because it will kind of let you get your hits in when you can. Up, down. Yeah, he will still kind of catch you off guard by clipping a little bit early sometimes, or just like having a first hit that's a little bit hard to see where the angle is. At halfway health, he will start doing 4 shockwaves, which you then have to dodge. I think it is highly worth just kind of dodging enemy attacks or boss attacks when you have the time to do it, and just like kind of get used to avoiding damage. I knew he was coming that way, I was just kind of stuck. Yeah, I hate this boss, but once I realized like it is highly dependent on just like the angle that it hits, it felt a lot better. This stage is very hard. This stage is very, very hard. Casually it is hard, and speedrunning it is hard. You just want to take your time getting to know this stage. Kill this guy. It is possible to hop around him, but it's not worth it. Alright, safest thing to do here is kill this guy. This is totally RNG, by the way. He's just like, he'll just shoot wherever he wants. Oh, there's a bomb drop. So what I like to do here, if I'm feeling brave, is I will dash and then jump under him. This screen, you need to get up to the top right to get a switch, but this guy is always in the way, so I like to just delay for a little bit. Interesting. So yeah, again, I like to delay a little bit here and just like wait, and then kill him and hit the switch. These guys are not too bad, you just kind of hop over them. This screen is bad. It's kind of unclear what the intended way is here. The safest thing you can do is kill these guys. That's like the totally safe way to do it, and then go to the right. If I'm feeling really brave, I will do, oh, not that, but just like try to dash my way across as quickly as possible. This room looks really bad, because you're like, how the heck am I supposed to kill that guy? The best and safest way I know is walk in, dash, and then immediately just hit the ladder. It's fast and it's pretty safe. He's generally not going to hit you. Here, I have no recommendations here. This screen is still pretty bad. You just kind of drop to the left and hope. If you could take it slower here, of course. You could, you know, kind of time your climb a little bit based on those things, but it's still pretty rough. Right here, you can stand right next to this thing. You don't want to do it while it's about to come down because it'll probably hit you, but you can stand right next to them. So just be aware of that if you get it at a good time. Here, you use single jumps here, and then go up left. Slide under that. Oof. Okay, I'm just gonna die. Get a little bit of a refill. So you slide under this, you hope and pray you don't get shot. These guys are jerks. They will charge at you, but they kind of take their time. Yeah, thank you, Tyler. Yeah, the pillars are instant kills, so you generally want to avoid it. I'll show you an example of why you want to avoid that in a sec. Safest to just kill those. I still pretty much kill those guys every single time. It's a little slower, but they are really annoying. Alright, so let's imagine you are a little slow. You go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so if you're too slow there, you will not get that. So the safest thing that you can do for that pillar yeah, this is definitely the hardest segment. So you want to go 1, 2, dash away, and then 3 and dash in. That's the safe way to do that. You can also do 1 and 1. You can also do 1, 2, 3, dash. And that's really tight timing. You can do it though. Wait for this guy, slide under him. Alright, this part's a little tough. Platforming here is pretty rough. If you want to play it slow and safe, you want to jump up onto that platform. So we'll go 1, 2, and then hop up. Kill that guy. You kill this guy. Now, this part gives everybody trouble. This is I couldn't figure this out the first couple of times I played. It's not bad once you know, though. So what I do is drop, dash, jump. That's it. You can also do a slide there as well. You can also double jump that. So if you're feeling a little gutsy, you can go like that. It's probably a little faster than drop, dash, jump, but it still feels more risky somehow. Okay, this room looks really awful because you're like, how in the world do I get through this? Again, another room where just start moving. Jump, dash, jump, jump, dash, jump, 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 dash. That's it. It looks terrible, but it's not too bad once you do it. If you are a little bit uncertain, that's okay. You can just wait until they're horizontal and then do it, and then you have to wait until this this platform comes down. Wait until this is horizontal, then do that, and then jump over this. That's it. I'll do it the fast way one more time, just for fun. So come in, jump, dash, jump, jump, dash, jump, 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 dash, go. It looks awful. Like it does not feel safe doing it at all, but it's very safe. Cool. So this boss has a couple of attacks. He can hit the ground with fire. You'll notice if you just stand here and attack, you won't hit him. So you have to jump up to hit him. I think that was patched. So he will do that. He will do this. You can tell by the red lines where he will attack. This one's not too bad, really, as long as the pattern isn't awful. This one is weird because he'll shoot these out and then they explode in a pretty big circle. Oops. This guy takes 48 hits when you have the charm. I like to do short hops here, so that, in theory, you have reaction time. I just disproved myself, though. And then you kind of get away from these, get back in when you can. Yeah. Cool, so those aren't too bad. Again, once you get used to the patterns on the bosses, it is not as bad. Alright, we've been going for an hour and 36 minutes recording this, so we're in pretty good shape here. We're on the last stage. So let's talk about space. There's a lot of places where you can do this and just like get used to that again. There haven't been as many places in other stages yet, or since we got the dash ability, so good to remember you can do that. This looks weird. These platforms will appear, so you can actually just like double jump and dash, and then double jump and dash on that screen. You can also get through this screen before that laser comes back at you. It's not too bad. Here you wait, go forward. That laser can hit you if you just drop down, so I dashed twice there just to make sure I don't get hit. You can ignore this guy. Here, this looks terrible. It's not too bad. You can drop down and then dash. You might get clipped by one of the lasers still doing that, but just be aware, you can safely stand on that top platform. It's not a rush there. Okay, this is where things get a little bit hectic. You can do a death warp here, because if you go straight right, you get blocked by that barrier, right? So what you're supposed to do is go all the way to the right, drop down, come back to the left, and destroy a switch. You can get to that switch by doing this. It is possible, like, if you just drop down. Let me show you what you don't want to do. You don't want to just hold left and just drop, because then you'll die. And that's not great. If that doesn't feel safe, you, I think, can drop here, and you'll land on this, and that's fine. But ideally, you drop down and then dash at just the right time to get in here. And then you fall in. Otherwise, you go back to the right and climb up, so you can just go here instead. Alright, safe way here. You climb up to the right, and then you come down this way. The less safe way... Oh, I don't know if I can get back. I cannot. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let me show you the faster, potentially less safe way. I have died doing this before, so take this with a grain of salt. Hop off, dash, hop, and then you end up there. You can save yourself a little bit of time doing that. These guys, you can kill them. If you're not certain about this screen yet, I recommend killing them. So you go 1, 2, and 1, 2. If you're feeling a little bit more confident in this screen, you can avoid them like that. Climb up here. Not like that. You have to break this. This is a very good question, Rubitic. I do not know. This galaxy brain will chase you, but they're not too bad. Cool. Alright, so yeah, that's that part. Here, you want to just watch and make sure you don't get clipped by these lasers. You could probably make that, but whatever. Ow. Yeah, so that crystal, I'm not sure if we can cheap it at all. I don't know. I know which one you're talking about. So you drop down here. This is a much safer drop because you just drop and you land right next to it, and it's fine. Here, you go over. You want to climb back up. I think climbing back up is a little faster than a death warp. This guy will annoy you. So you can do it this way. You know, you just kind of wait for the laser, and then you can kind of like go this way, and that's fine. I'm going to show you a faster way that I found that is kind of scary. Usually your timing's right, where you'll like be right here, and you can just go straight across like that. It's really scary. It's really, really scary. But you can do it. Alright, so this one, you just climb up. Not much to do here other than climb. Kill that. Alright, I do want to warn you to be very careful on this screen, okay? So, you can, after this second switch, you break it, dash, jump, dash. You can make it here. That's fine. Please, please be very careful, though. when you fall in a pit, you die in this game. If you fall too far, you will also die, because I think the game thinks that because you're off the camera, you're in a pit. And so if this happens, you'll just die. So please be very careful with that jump, because otherwise you'll come back here and then you'll feel very sad and you'll be like, oh god, why did I just die? You died because you fell off the camera. If you do die though, you can just go straight over here, so it's a bit of a time loss, but it's not as bad as it could be if you had to like redo the switch or something. Alright, coming up on my least favorite enemies in the game. I hate these. Everybody else who can skip these is going to beat my time at some point in the future, because I hate skipping these guys. So you can come in, they'll shoot a laser, you hit them twice if you have the charm. You can do that. If you really, really want to be brave, you can start triggering their attack, hop over, start to trigger, hop over. Like, that stresses me out. I hate it. And you can kill this guy. I like to. I will still get hit by his laser like 9 times out of 10. This guy is less bad to skip because you can just hop over his face. Alright, so this is the last bonfire in the game. And now we're on the final boss. He has a bunch of attacks. That's a bad one. Bad one to start with, especially. This one is same as the priest. You can hop over it. It's a lightning attack. You have to keep an eye on the floor a little bit. I like to kind of keep an eye on his mouth and kind of gauge where attacks are coming from based on that. So yeah, if you see both hands open, you know it's going to be lightning. If you see his eyes kind of light up like that, you know it's that thing. One hand moves down, it's that attack. You can also stand like right at his chin, and that Destructo Disc attack will not hit you. Come on, do your flame attack, dude. Alright, so this attack is the best one. And I'll show you why once he does it again. So when he does that, you can attack his hand like for free, and you will get at least 6 hits in before you have to get into the middle of that attack. Come on, dude, do it again. All right, cool. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you jump into the middle, and then you're gold. 1, 2, 3. I like to, when he does that attack, just dash under it. You can hit him when he's doing this as well. This is kind of the in-between phases. He will destroy things. This gets a little bit more dangerous here when he does it with less platform. Cool, so now we're pretty close to the end. He will continue to do all the same attacks. It's just that you have less room to dodge them. So when he does the flame attack here, it's pretty bad. Again, you can just stand here and he'll just like shoot and nothing will happen to you. Come on, do your flame attack, dude. No, that's still not your flame attack. So if you just want to dodge the flame attack, I'm trying to get him to do it. Okay, cool. So you can walk under, hop in, hop over, and then you're good. Alright, let's kill this fool. Cool, and that's it. Again, I really think it's valuable when you get to a boss the first time, just like spend time just dodging their attacks, get used to their pattern. That's something that really helped me that I tried to do. Yeah. There you go, new world record. World record holder does it again. Cool, so there you go, there's your walkthrough for this game. Many thanks. And then all the Krogs celebrate. All very happy. That is true. This will be a very long video to upload, walkthrough percent. So that was like an hour 45 real-time playing. You know, I eventually would like to do kind of level by level walkthroughs and make it like really clean and crisp, but for the sake of just getting something out there that is generally helpful, I wanted to play through and just kind of talk about things I do and get ideas from y'all. I appreciated the ideas that y'all were given as well. Cool. yeah, so we only got 2 charms. We got a couple of extra life and health things, but otherwise that was it. You know, I play this by getting just the damage boost charm, and that's about all I get. I don't get any of the extra heals, but Tyler. Yeah. Well, hey, I have a lot more practice now, so you know, my main thing is like do whatever is comfortable for you to get through the run. Like you can still get a really solid time in this game getting two heal upgrades and getting the damage boost thing. You can get the health bar thing if that helps you. You can get all 4 of those things and still put in a really solid time. Like getting those things doesn't take up a huge amount of time. It's like maybe, I don't know, 30-40 seconds total getting the extra stuff. So definitely do it. No HUD, the charm turns off. Yeah, that one's tricky because that comes up. I don't remember where you get that. I don't remember if that's early enough to. I think is that in level 5? I think that's the one you have to like drop down to the right and dash over for. I think that's what that one is. So it would be like half the game you have that. That would be cool. I need to remember where that is. But yeah, thank you all for watching this. I'm going to cut this recording here, and then we'll figure out what we're doing.